That's right. Thank you guys for having me here. It's so exciting to be back at Digital. Man, it's been too long, and to see so many great friends, so many great partners, and so many fantastic lenders. The lenders that did decide to make a difference in their business, show up, learn, and implement. Real quick, how many folks here are lenders? Say aye. Come on, aye, with some excitement. Being a lender is exciting. You're changing people's lives, and it might not feel that way right now when volumes are down. We're making some difficult decisions, but the fact remains that to get customers, to get borrowers to true financial freedom, they need lenders. They need you. And you, what do you need? You need more loans, right? You need more loans? Yes, right? You need more loans. That didn't sound, you want more loans? Everybody wants more loans, okay? And when you look at your business today, when you look at the opportunity that you have in front of you, that's what I'm going to talk about, a true borrower intelligence platform. At the beginning of the year, Mortgage Coach and Sales Boomerang came together with the support of private equity, and now we are bringing together the first borrower intelligence platform. And what that means is not data. Data is not actionable. Intelligence is actionable. And I'm going to walk through this morning how you're going to make actionable intelligence by putting a borrower intelligence platform in your business. Now, first and foremost, for those of you that aren't familiar with Mortgage Coach produces the total cost analysis, which is an interactive compliant loan comparison that originators use to walk through any and every loan option that you can deliver. In this particular case, for this particular originator, they're showing a rent versus own, and they're walking this customer through why home ownership is so much more reasonable and powerful today than continuing to throw money away in renting. A TCA can be narrated, so an originator can put their personality, their empathy, their professionalism, their understanding within that presentation, and we use and bring in partner data, whether it's your LOS data, or your POS data, your CRM data, or your reputation data like you see here. All of that information that you have in other systems, Mortgage Coach, Sales Boomerang, our intelligence platform is pulling from those systems and putting together this rich, engaging, and actionable presentation. And you can show, as I said, any loan compared to any other loan. So you can see in this case, we've got 4 different loan scenarios. We're walking a customer through a 15-year, a cash out loan. So you can show and you can illustrate anything and everything that you can offer. Because today, one of the key areas where you're bleeding profitability is you have so many great loans. All of you have, most of you have non-QM loans. You have first-time homebuyer loans. You have loans for physicians. You have loans that are designed for debt consolidation. You have all these programs. You have VA loans, which are so underutilized. And so how do you put your borrowers, your database, into the data bank? How do you monetize all this information that you have and turn it into actual loan opportunities? Well, you have to show the full breadth of products that you can offer. And unfortunately, I think all the lenders in the room would agree, your originators are not showing everything that you can offer at every point. So our borrower intelligence platform identifies your loan opportunities, identifies when certain borrowers have an option that maybe you haven't presented or talked about, and produces that total cost analysis for you. The magic of bringing Boomerang and Mortgage Coach together is the automation that comes with the connection of the systems. You can see here the system let me know that this person had 25% equity locked up in their home. It doesn't matter if we're in a rising rate environment. You've got record equities that people need access to these funds, life-changing funds to pay off debt and make their dreams happen. And here you have an interactive presentation that's now ready for narration. So Mortgage Coach has our own video engine. You have the ability to add that narration to the presentation in a single click, as you saw. So any originator that can leave a voicemail can absolutely leave this type of narrative to give understanding to the numbers that are here. And here in this case, the market's letting this consumer get $60,000 into their hands to make do with what they need to pay off or what they need to invest in. And this is an opportunity that so many originators are overlooking. How do you connect the dots on what the market can support and what you can offer? So Mortgage Coach aggregates through our borrower intelligence platform all of these insights and presents it to the originator to be able to customize and tailor. So if you got an alert like you saw, you can apply a strategy template and away you go into having a deep conversation. The integration is not just to our borrower intelligence platform, but to everything else you use. So I'm sure you're recognizing a lot of logos there. Encompass, Total Expert, Top of Mind, Simple Nexus, list goes on and on and on. We integrate with over 30 providers, and you're going to see that automation feeding into the intelligence platform too, allowing you to make better decisions and better presentations because of the information that's flowing in. And here's a great example where I got a Boomerang Insight. I now wanted to tailor that presentation. I'm pulling my actual pricing direct from the pricing engine into that presentation, selecting the loan option that I want to illustrate, and then applying it to that loan. What I'm showing on the screen, every single one of your originators can do. There shouldn't be a lender here that said, I want more loans, that doesn't look at this and say, I see how I can get more loans. And right now, when you look at the top producers in the country, of the top 1,000 originators, 30% of them use a TCA on every single transaction. What is that telling you? This works. And those are folks that have to manually key it in, that have to type in all that data, and we're offering to fully automate it for you with the Borrower Intelligence platform. And so on our site, and what you'll share in some of our materials, thousands of examples, but I want to just show this cash out debt consolidation that Alex Cook did. And this was life-changing for this particular borrower. This single mother had tremendous amount of credit card debt, was buying a very modest and reasonable home. And in this particular situation, they were under the belief that they wanted to pay off the house. But if they used the house to actually pay off the debts faster and then just made a reduction payment, used some of the savings that they got from the refinance and put that back in the loan, they're actually paying that house off in 11 and a half years. That is mind-blowing to consumers. Consumers have no idea that you could have a 30-year mortgage today and just put their Starbucks habit towards the mortgage and really change their lives. And so when you're able to show affordability in this way, when you can talk to somebody on the human level and connect the dots on a human aspect to how affordability is within reach, you can truly make a difference. And our debt consolidation illustrations include every individual liability. So in this case, if I'm pulling from my LOS, I'm showing each individual liability and giving you the opportunity to use that liability management in the illustrations that you're delivering. And certainly this isn't just for refinances. When you think about your data and putting your intelligence to action, purchases are king. When you look at the volume that MBA is talking about, how are you going to be competitive in a purchase market? It's by offering purchase options that nobody else can. This simple scenario that I'm showing on the screen, it's top news about the student debt forgiveness and student debt adjustments. Here we put a TCA together using that new data about student debt adjustment, and we're showing this customer that if you go through the program and adjust your student debt, now you're going to have $323,000 of purchasing power compared to $272,000. That can be a better neighborhood, a better school district, an extra bedroom for your family and friends. It's a life-changing experience when you put somebody in the right loan at the right time. And for me to you, what I'm going to ask you is, are you going to leave borrowers behind? Are you going to leave money on the table? Or are you going to capture every transaction that has the ability to repay? I hope you do, and I hope you talk to me and get every loan that you can. Thanks for the time today.